Welcome to the Legalpreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Sager, founder and CEO of Legalpreneur Inc. As a serial entrepreneur and someone that works exclusively with small business owners legally protecting their business, I'm dedicated to covering common legal issues faced by business owners, providing you with the business knowledge you need to catapult your business's growth and showing you just how some of the world's most elite entrepreneurs have handled these legal and business issues themselves. In true attorney fashion, the information in this episode is not legal advice. This is for informational purposes only, and you should always consult with your attorney before implementing any of the information in the show. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Legalpreneur Podcast. Today, we're going to chat about trademarks. But really quickly, I want you guys to go run, don't walk, and sign up for Selena Sue's Impacting Millions course. This course has everything you need to learn about publicity and getting that publicity yourself. It doesn't take spending $10,000 a month on a PR firm. You can get started with PR publicity on your own. And as a special bonus for signing up with my link that is in the show notes, you also get our trademark course for free. You get the contract vault bundle for free, and you get a free virtual ticket to Legalpreneur Live for free. So go run, don't walk, sign up for her publicity course, literally everything you need. You get your publicity and you get all the legal stuff taken care of all in one purchase. So go sign up. Let me know if you have questions about the course itself while you're going through it, because I went through it myself and I taught myself a lot about publicity. And early on, when I had the law firm, I got a ton of publicity and we grew really, really quickly because of Selena Sue and what I learned in her course. Okay, so today we're talking about trademarks. Specifically, can a quote or design on a t-shirt be protected with a trademark? And this is such a good question because I get people coming to me all the time like, hey, I have this great design on a shirt. I want to protect it with a trademark. Well, oftentimes you probably can't, or if you can, you don't get strong rights. I will start by saying this is a really tricky subject because the law is changing rapidly around this specific topic because there's new t-shirt designers popping up left and right. People are trying to protect their designs left and right. So more and more action is happening around this topic. So you're going to start to see more and more law come up around it. So up front, if you file a trademark application for a design on a t-shirt, you will get denied. You will get an office action. Most likely, they will tell you that it is denied for ornamental purposes, which means decoration. Ornamental is just, hey, decoration. And if you remember, trademarks are for branding purposes, not for decoration. Now, number one, if you can get around it, if it's like just a small like logo where like the front pocket goes, or like on the back tag, a couple of ways to get around that ornamental refusal, but most likely if it's just like big and really is decoration on the shirt, then it is ornamental and you won't get strong trademark rights. Now, what you can do, they will most likely give you the option to amend to the supplemental registry. That means that you still have some trademark rights, but they're not very strong trademark rights. And you might be able to essentially make this designation if you've been using the design, if you've had it and been selling it for 5 years, then you can actually tell the trademark office, hey, I actually have acquired distinctiveness, so I should be on the principal registry. So first of all, we have principal registry, supplemental registry, all within the trademark office. Principal, you have really strong rights. Supplemental, they're not strong rights, but you still get some trademark protection. Now, if you have not been using it for 5 years, then your only option really is to amend to the supplemental registry. So what exactly does that mean? You just don't get as strong rights. And I'm going to do a whole nother episode comparing principal to supplemental registry. So wait for that. But for the t-shirt design, if you want any protection whatsoever, then you want to amend to the supplemental registry. However, if you find somebody that is using that design and you want to go after them and you say, hey, look, I have this trademark registration, most likely if they get their own trademark attorney, their trademark attorney is going to like dig into it, figure out how long you've been using it. And if you really haven't been using it that long, there's a lot of holes that you can poke into that registration, and most likely they can get it canceled, or they can still sue you for trademark infringement, or like there's a whole mess of things that can happen. So just know that if you have a t-shirt design that you want protected with a trademark, you probably can't get strong trademark rights with it. The other option that may be available to you is copyright rights if there's enough of a design element to it. Again, this is something I have to see to tell you yay or nay, like, yes, this has enough design protection, that way you can get a copyright on it, or no, if it's only text, that's not anything that can be protected with the copyright. Even if it is like the world's prettiest font, it's not anything that can be protected with a copyright. So if there's enough design component to it, then it can probably be protected with a copyright. If there's no design component, you can file on the supplemental registry, but just know that there are a lot of holes that can be poked in that. So, and you guys, I'm just giving you the basics here. This is such a deep conversation. So if this has happened to you, 100% chat with a trademark attorney, because there's a million different situations that can happen here. So don't want you to always rely on that. That's trademarks with a t-shirt design or phrase on a t-shirt. I mean, graphic tees, I love graphic tees. I am a huge supporter and wearer of graphic tees. So just know that you may not be able to protect the designs that you are putting on the t-shirts, which is fine. I mean, you don't have to protect absolutely everything. Not everything is going to be eligible for protection. That's where you providing value to your customer and really creating a brand, that's where that's going to be very valuable when there's copycats, because people will know, hey, no, you're the original creator. I love your brand. I want to shop with you. So always keep that in mind. And if you want to grow your brand, get some publicity. Take Selena Sue's course, learn how to get some publicity for your brand, grow the brand, get more sales, and become bigger than you could have ever imagined. All right, you guys, I'm out. I will see you guys later on. Here at Legalpreneur, we're committed to providing a supportive legal community for all business owners. I know how scary the legal stuff can be. If you found this information helpful, I would be so grateful if you could share it with a fellow business owner. And quite frankly, it doesn't cost anything to rate, review, or subscribe to the show. Your support helps me reach more listeners, which allows me to support more business owners in their entrepreneurial journey. Have any questions or comments about the show? Feel free to drop me a line on Instagram. I promise I read all of the messages and comments. And if you want to be a guest on the show or know someone that would make a great guest, simply fill out our application form and a team member will reach out if we think it's a good fit. I'll see you in the next episode.